I didn't really intro this vlog very well, so I'm going to do that really quick. My name's Rainy. I'm an elementary music teacher. Some of you know me as Whimsically Musical. It's been a while since I've posted something. Well, I am back and better than ever, and we're starting out with a vlog where I am like in my classroom showing the real and the raw, what I'm doing in my classroom on a daily basis. Maybe you're watching this and you've never heard of me and you're wondering, what do I even teach? I teach elementary music, K through 5, in Central Florida, and I've been doing it for 10 years, and I work at a private Christian school. Anyway, my kids are both in here and they're being very chaotic and such, so I'm just going to let you see how the vlog goes. I'm going to share classroom tips, strategies, all the things that go on in my classroom. And with that being said, let's go into last Monday. Hey friends, okay, I'm gonna try to start vlogging weekly, see how that goes, because I like watching vlogs. I figured this would also be a good way to document my teaching journey because, okay, this is my 10th year teaching, and this is my 4th year teaching at my school, but this is my first year actually doing like IB and PYP, so our school is becoming one of the few private Christian schools that are gonna be IB diploma, like IB program all the way from K to 12th grade. And this is the first year that we're actually having kids graduate with their IB diplomas, and PYP, which is elementary, was the last thing to be added. And so we get our certification hopefully at the end of this year, and then we will officially be an IB school for all grades, because right now we're just for middle and high. So as being PYP, there are a lot of things that I have to do differently. The way I plan, the things that I add into my lessons to make sure that I'm actually like coordinating with like other academic subjects. And so I figured I'd take you along with me, let you know what I'm doing in my lessons and all that fun stuff. I'm not gonna show you the classroom as much right now because honestly, it's kind of boring. They wanted it to be minimalistic, and also this room is used for theater as well. And so it's actually black to be designed as a black box theater, but I'm gonna put up a couple of decorations. In fact, I just made a door decoration that I'm probably gonna put on, I don't know if I'll be able to put it on my door, but I can also use it as a poster, and so I'll show that in a minute. It's Monday morning, so I need to make sure that all of my lessons are prepped and ready for the day. I need to print anything that I need printed. I need to make sure I have all of this done by the time we have chapel, because we have chapel on Monday mornings, and I have to be there. And normally Lincoln, my son, comes to sit with me, and we watch chapel together. So I have about 45 minutes before I have to be in there. So I'm gonna get some work done, and then I'll let you know what I'm up to. So I wish I could be like, oh, look at my outfit, so very cute, even though it is, because it's a cute little romper. But I literally can't tell you where any of it came from because I thrift everything in my life. Like, I think this was probably Forever 21, and I don't know where this came from. So it's from Thrift de Barton. I figured I'd share this while I was going. So I'm working on my agenda slides for each class. And so this is for my first grade lesson. And I normally have a learning goal. And then I just added this rhythm at the bottom, which I got it from some teacher and I can't remember who. If I remember, I'll credit them underneath this video. But they basically put a rhythm on their board every day so that as soon as their students walk in and get to their dot, they have something to focus on instead of just talking amongst themselves. And so I only just started this last week, and we've had 3 weeks of school. And it's already starting to go really well. Of course, the first time I did this, a lot of the students stayed seated because they didn't remember the rhythms over the break, but a lot of them did remember. And so I just have this on the board, and they have been asking like why 4/4 and why bars and stuff. And I want to start just showing them what music looks like so that when we get to that, they're already used to it. I do briefly explain like the 4 on the top determines how many beats are in each bar. And I mentioned that briefly, but I do this all the way from first grade up, obviously not kinder yet because they haven't learned their TAs and TTs yet. They've just learned quarter, or they haven't learned quarter and eighth. They're learning long and short right now. So yeah, I do that. And then as far as first grade, this is actually what we're doing. We do a vocal warm-up, which I'll talk about my warm-up in just a minute. I do Here We Go A Walking, which is a fun little song. I do this thing from Game Plan. I think music's neat. I use Game Plan for certain things. I don't use it for everything. It just depends. Like I pick and choose what I like from there. And then actually in IB, we have to have units, right? And the first unit is Who We Are. And we're focusing in the music room on how choices impact relationships. And so I'm reading The Rainbow Fish with my students to talk about the choices that the rainbow fish had to make. Like, did he make good choices? Did he not? What happened when he had to change of heart? And we talk about that and how that affects people the way that you are, like kind or not to people. And then we do a little scarf dance to aquarium just because it ties into the rainbow fish, and I'm all about a theme. And then we're doing Two Little Apples, which is a finger play that practices them in their speaking voice and then thinking voice and then speaking voice, which I use this shell, this snail that pops into its shell for that. So I'll show that in a minute, which also I'm getting a lot of stuff from Amazon today, which is exciting. And then I do rhythm flashcards. I put music on in the background and I do rhythms, and then we hopefully will end with rhythm four corners. However, the last class didn't get to that. And so actually how I keep track of if they got to something or not is I just highlighted in red so that I know, oh, they didn't actually get to this, and then I can readjust for the next lesson that I have. So that's what I do for that. But yeah, that's what we're doing in first. So I'm gonna keep going, and then I'll talk to you more about lessons as they pop up. I totally forgot that I printed other things or had other things to print. So I printed these, which are these are not teddy bears, but these are bears. And we're just gonna use it because I didn't want to pay for teddy bear clip art when I had bear clip art for teddy bear turn around, because I'm using that on xylophones with my second graders to work on their mallet technique, which I got from Katie Grace Miller. However, I got from another teacher the different ways to sit in the music room, and so I was going to have them sit like that, and I accidentally printed it, and it's in black and white, and that's not what I want, so I'll have to reprint it. But it says, are you sitting one of these ways? If not, fix it. And the 4 ways are crisscross, mountain, mermaid, and the next 2 look almost the same, but I couldn't find one that had exactly what I have, and rock. And they're only allowed to sit those 4 ways, and if they don't, then I can call them out easily and say, are you sitting crisscross, mountain, mermaid, or rock? And I've actually been having great success with that. So whichever music teacher I got that from, honestly, is thebomb.com. But other thing, I'm going to be only talking to you in the days, in the morning and in the afternoon, just so that there can never be anything of, oh, you did this during work hours, because like I'm not on work hours yet, so I always come in early with my kids. But anyway, let's talk about second grade since I'm at it. I'm starting with this activity called Astronomia, which is a fun song that a lot of the kids know when I do a rhythm stick activity in a circle with them. I got that from Victoria Bowler. And then after that, we're starting with Beginner at the Bars, which is a method of teaching your kids how to use barred instruments the right way. Now, I don't like the instruments that I have, the barred instruments I have. They're not xylophones. They're like little metal, like glockenspiels. I had to get new mallets for them. It was a whole thing. They're not the greatest, but Orff instruments are expensive. The teacher that I had that was here before me didn't really buy a lot of stuff for the music room, so that's another thing. But we're starting with teddy bear. So I'm going to have the one kid, there'll be 3 instruments out, and there'll be 1 kid at each instrument, and they're going to be playing, keeping the steady beat Bourdieu, which we're going to talk about. And then I'm going to have the next kid in each line. They're going to have an actual stuffed animal that they're going to get to do the motions to teddy bear turn around with. And then the rest of them in the line are going to have Beat Buddy charts. And they're just going to have this in front of them to be pointing teddy bear, turn around, all that stuff. So that they're practicing keeping the beat. They also get to do the fun puppets, and then they also get their turn at the instruments, so that there's always something for them to do, so that I never lose focus with these babies, because you know that's what it's all about. And that might honestly take up most of my time. If I have extra time, then I'm going to be playing another game with them called Let Us Chase the Squirrel, which I got. The game that I use is from Music and Motivate from Jess, but I've been using the song before that, which if you don't know the song, it's the let us chase the squirrel up the hickory, down the hickory, let us chase the squirrel up the hickory tree. And so the game that she had is she has different pies, and she makes it a story about a grandma leaving a pie out on the window and a squirrel ate it. And so she has different pies, and I coordinate them with my dots. And basically they sing the song, and then they have to be on a dot. And then you pull a random pie out of a hat, and if you pick the pie that they're standing behind, then they're out, and then that pie is out, and they can't go there anymore, and then it's like an elimination type game. My students eat it up. They ask for it so many times, so I'm sure that the second grade class is going to enjoy it. But that's probably all I'm going to have time for today. I only see my kids for 35 minutes, and sometimes I way overplan, and sometimes I way underplan, so, we're making do with what we got. So that's second grade. I'm probably not going to be able to talk to you anymore before school starts, and I still have a couple more classes to get ready for, because I only have about 20 minutes before I have to be down there for chapel. So I'm going to stop yapping and get to planning. If you're wondering what I was doing, these are the glockenspiels that I have, and they're not allowed to be, the bars don't come off. And so since I'm teaching them Bordoon right now, I just want them to play on the ones that have sticky notes. So I put Post-it note things on there so they know exactly which ones to press. But I'm going to close these now because the kiddos are going to be coming in soon, and I don't need them going to the stage and immediately trying to play these bad boys. It's package time! Yay! So exciting! And the package is already torn, so that's not promising, but you know what? It's fine. Let's see what we got. Oh, so in this box, which I didn't realize they only came with that little of floor rings, I'm probably going to have to buy more, which is good to know. But I have floor rings to use, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That might be enough, but I might buy one more set. So I have ideas for these. And then I have a big box, and a lot of stuff was supposed to get here today, and so I wonder if it all did, because this doesn't look like everything I bought, but it's fine. I'm trying to do this quick so I can look at this stuff and then eat, because I only get a 30-minute break today. This is my lunch break, which thank goodness I needed, because that kindergarten class and that second grade class I had today, off their rockers. Off their rockers. Oh my goodness, this tape is being horrendous. Okay, here we go. Let's see what's in this special box. Okay, so that's only one of my packages. I thought I had more. Oh, my ukulele. Beautiful. All right, let's see it. Where is the zipper? Where is the zipper? I bought a baritone ukulele, so I have a nice big ukulele, and it comes with a tuner and a ukulele book and all this fun stuff. This is beautiful. I love the way they packaged this. Oh, wow. So that the strings aren't damaged? That's beautiful. That's a genius way to do it. Now I gotta get all this tape off. I probably should look up what this needs to be in. So let me check that out. Got my baritone ukulele. I do need to look up the chords because they're not the same as soprano or concert, but I remember A minor was like this. Yeah, I'll have a fun time with this. Yay, I'm so excited for this. But yeah, so it came with a case. I did pay a little bit more for this ukulele, but I'm gonna use it a lot, I figure. Came with a tuner, came with a strap, which I will put on, came with a cleaning thing, and it came with a DVD, apparently teaching me how to play ukulele. So yeah, anyway, very grateful for that. Very excited to have this addition to the class. And I wanted this because I'm gonna start teaching ukulele soon. However, when I teach ukulele, I won't use the baritone. I'll use my concert one that I have, although I did get an electric acoustic as well, so that I could like accompany them for shows and stuff, because I thought that would be important. I'm very excited with this purchase, so that was a nice little gift to myself. All right, I gotta eat real quick. A lot of the other stuff is on the way. It hasn't arrived yet.
Hello, and how are you? Hello, and how are you? Well, I'm okay. Wow, and how are you? Hello, and how are you?
Hi, can I do a grande pumpkin spice frappuccino?
Grande pumpkin spice frappuccino.
And a
You want it with or without coffee?
with coffee. Thank you. All right, it's time for the first pumpkin spice of the season. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh man, that's good. Morning, friends. I feel like I kind of dropped off the face of the planet last night because I stopped vlogging and didn't explain about the end of the day. But I have Caroline at the end of the day. Also, sorry if I sound winded. I just had to walk up the stairs to my classroom. But I have Caroline at the end of the day. And then my co-teacher, my theater teacher that shares this room with me, is always in here at the end of the day. And so I would feel weird vlogging even though she wouldn't care. But like, it was a whole thing. However, a bunch more of my packages came today. Not all of them, but some of them. Like, we got new colorful dots, Velcro dots for the floor, and they come with a couple of different colors, so I might change the colors up. But I'm really tired of the dots that I've had. I've had them for like 3-4 years. They don't stick very well anymore, and the kids mess with them all the time. So I needed a new set of dots. And then, like I said, I got these lights for the bathroom. Basically, I'm going to put these at the front of my room. I have two, and I'm going to have one for boys' bathroom, one for girls. And so when people ask to go to the bathroom, they can go press these lights and then press them off again when they come back. That'll be a good visual for people to know if someone's in the bathroom or not, so that I'm not continually answering bathroom questions, especially with my littles. And then I don't remember who I saw this from, but this was genius. So use this with my littles when I'm in a good mood, like happy Miss Barton, sad Miss Barton, so that they can get a visual of how their behavior is making me feel. I also have a Baby Yoda one coming today because I think that'll be a hit. This is one of my favorite things. It's a Squishmallow, but it's a beat. So we're keeping the beat with a beat. I did not make this idea myself. I'm pretty sure I got this from Miss Molly Music, pretty sure, but this is the best thing I've ever had, and I'm so excited to use it in my room. And then I feel like I got one more thing. Oh, it's underneath me and I don't feel like getting it right now, but maybe I'll pop a picture up. I got these stepping stones things. I got these for like a bunch of different activities, but basically you can step on them like they're like balance toys, but I got them to use for a couple of different activities for like Turtle Lake and like other things when we're practicing fast and slow. Also, I keep finding ants on my desk and I don't know why, because there's no food on my desk. Like, I'm starting to get frustrated. I'm gonna have to call maintenance. But yeah, so that's what I got. And then my husband, I had to take home the baritone ukulele. I could not figure out for the life of me how to put that strap on. But I've got the strap on. We're living our best lives now. I can actually use it, so that'll be fun. And I also brought back my concert ukulele because I had been missing that, so I have both. So I'm ready for class. But anyway, I'm probably, since today is my super busy planning day, I get 2 90-minute blocks to plan because the theater teacher is in here teaching. And then I teach like 3 classes, like a kinder, 4th, and 5th. And then I get another big 90-minute planning period at the end. This is the day that I plan most of my lessons. So I'm going to plan my lessons for at least the next 2 weeks. I like to be 2 weeks ahead. And then as before that, though, since it's still morning, I'm going to read a little bit. So I do love to read. I have a reading channel as well. But if I get here before I actually have to work, like contract hours, I read usually. So I'm reading Queen of Shadows by SJM, the Throne of Glass series. I know I'm very late to this. I've never read this. So we're reading this and we're having a good time. But also today is exciting because it's the TPT sale day. So they just had a sale in the beginning of August. And now there's the bonus back to school sale. So I have a lot of stuff on sale for that, including my new music poster I made yesterday. So hopefully when you're watching this, you attended the sale and you got really great stuff. I did send out a bunch of emails to my email list. If you want to be on my email list to get the sale deals and just like other like inspiration and music teacher tips, I'm pretty sure I have a link to my email underneath here. Free children's lit guide where I give you 10 free lessons with children's literature books. So go check that out. But anyway, I've been talking for like 5 million years. So I'm going to go read this a little and then get my work day started, and you'll probably hear from me at lunch maybe, or at the end of the day. Kids be wild today. That's all I really have time to say, because I'm about to have 5th grade. But I don't know what's in the air. The kids be wild. I'm at the post office right now. It's a Thursday, and I'm home because baby girl couldn't go to school because she had had diarrhea more than once, and so they consider that as her being sick, and so she wasn't allowed to go to school today. So I had to stay home. She's in the back. Very mad that we're not moving. So I'm probably going to give this update as we're driving. But anyway, so I came to the post office. I just shipped the book. And so now we are headed on a couple more errands. We're also going to Books A Million to get the second book in the the Raven Kennedy series, Guild Plated Prisoner, because that was the only book that wasn't available at the bookstore when I bought the rest of them for free for my book haul. Something tells me I'm going to want to binge that series soon. So that's why I'm getting the second book. And then we're going to the store to get some fruit. And we're doing a couple errands. And then I have open house tonight for Lincoln that I need to go to, and then circus, so it's a busy day. I'm gonna let you go, and I'm gonna get back to my hectic day of errands, and we will check in to close out this vlog in a bit. Hello friends, I need to stop pressing record right after I walk up the stairs because I'm tired by then. But hello, this vlog got a little derailed. I started off so strong with Monday and Tuesday momentum, and then Wednesday happened, and the co-teacher is always in here on Wednesdays, and so she came in right as I started to film, and I feel awkward filming in front of someone, so I couldn't film on Wednesday. And then yesterday I had to stay home because baby girl had diarrhea more than once, and so they consider that to be making her sick, and so she wasn't allowed to come until 24 hours after, but they don't accept kids late in the school day, so it was really she couldn't come at all on Thursday, which was aggravating, so I had to stay home with her. But now I'm here, so you know what? Everything's fine. We're gonna make it work. So, because of that though, I did get some more packages in the mail the other day. I did get a class set of these sheet protectors things because you can put paper in it and then my kids can dry erase on these for worksheets. I think that's a great idea. I also got a lollipop drum, although now I don't know where the stick for this went and I'm gonna have to find it. Oh, there it is over there. I thought this came in a set of 3 and it only came as 1, and so that was a little annoying, but it's fine. We'll make it work. And then I got the same thing of this jellyfish, except for as Baby Yoda, but he's put away right now, so I'm not gonna go grab it. But we've been doing really great stuff already. I used this the other day, our Beat Buddy in 1st grade. There's a song from, what was it? A song from Game Plan called Welcome Back to School that goes, welcome back to school, welcome back to school. Can you sing and count to 8? Can you sing and count to 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And so I first start with having them do different motions. Can you skip and count to 8? Can you stomp and count to 8? Can you blink and count to 8? And then we get in a circle and I put 6 instruments in the middle, different unpitched percussion. And they play the thing for 8. I also added the Beat Buddy so they could keep the beat for 8. And then when they're done, they pass the instrument or the Beat Buddy down to the next person. So everybody gets to try all 7 instruments because it goes by super quick. Like you only spend like maybe 3 to 5 minutes on this song. And it's a great way to assess steady beat, but also let them try instruments and play with the Beat Buddy. So that was a good thing for 1st grade. And yeah, so I need to figure out what I'm doing for Friday. I have the co-theater teacher is also sick. So, you know, it's just sickness all around. But I need to get some work done. So I'm going to prep for my lessons and then we'll check in and see where we're at. Hello, friends. I'm here to close out the vlog ultimately. This vlog did not go as planned. I was planning on sharing my stuff or what I'm doing in my classroom every day and like, you know, just vlogging my life and whatnot. And then a lot of sickness came my way because literally about 30 minutes after I filmed that clip of me on Friday, like showing you about what we were doing with the Beat Buddy with my 1st graders, I get a text I get a text from the preschool saying that Eloise's bottom is so red and raw that it was bleeding and she was in pain. And so I was like, okay, I need to call the doctor and say that the medicine that we're using for her yeast infection is not working. And so I called the doctor and they said, okay, I want you to bring her in. And I was like, I don't want to miss work again. So I asked Grandma to come pick her up. And then on her way here, Grandma's car broke down. Although we found out her car didn't actually break down later. She accidentally moved the Prindle, to the left. And so it turned into manual. And so she could only shift. As I speak, little ma'am, come here, baby. Let's see everybody. So anyway, so that happened. So then I had to take her to the doctor and I had to take off the rest of the day. And so I was gone again, but I was with this queen who's much happier now. So anyway, it didn't go exactly as I planned, but I hope that you got some nuggets out of this. My plan over the next vlogs that I do. I don't know how often I'm going to do vlogs because I also want to still share, like, you know, sit down videos like, oh, this is how I teach rhythm, which I have some really exciting ones coming up. I'm actually batching all of my blogs from blog posts from now till December. I'm going to be releasing a blog post every week. I want to be doing that. So definitely stay on the lookout for that. Join my email list if you want so you don't miss any of the things that I share to my email list, especially like special things that only my email list gets. You can go underneath here and get my child's music guide, which gives you 10 free lessons with children's books. But anyway, I'm going to close out this vlog. But before I do, why don't we share a little bit of Halloween stuff that I bought, because the dollar section is back, baby, for Halloween. So I got this. Obviously, this was not $1. This was $5, and I needed this in my life, right? So he's going to stay here while I do the rest. Then what I'm really excited about that I got for my classroom is this campfire. Like, it comes with marshmallows and stuff you can set up around it, but I thought that'd be cute for when we do like a campfire night or something at, you know, in my classroom. And then I got this cute little ghosty, you know, so he lights up, so that'll be fun to put on my shelves. And then I also got these little witch potion canisters, and each of them say something different. So this one is all seeing eyes, and you see a lot of eyeballs in there. Hoot of old elixir, it's an owl's feather. And then witch's brooms, and it's a bunch of tiny little broomsticks in it. And vampire bites, which I really love. So anyway, that's my little Target book haul. Eloise, what are you doing? I feel like she's going to take the camera down now. So anyway, that is my update. And if you liked this vlog, or you got to the end of this vlog, let's put a pumpkin emoji because of Halloween. And yeah, let me know what you want to see out of these vlogs. If you liked these vlogs, like, let me know what would be helpful to you. And you will see me again next Sunday, because I am back for real, baby. So with that, I'll see you guys in a video super soon. Bye.